Hello, YouTube. We are going live for VoD reviews. I am a day behind still. It is day 2, MSI VoD reviews. We have Fnatic versus GAM and Top Esports versus Loud. Looking forward to seeing what ended up happening in these games because, quite frankly, I've been watching all the games for MSI live, but I did fall asleep. The 3 a.m. games got to me, along with these games, which were quite boring from what I saw, but I did not see the second series. So, honestly, looking forward to seeing what we have in store because I am a day behind. I need to see what Loud looked like before they compete. I'm interested to see. So that being said, we're going to dive into the games coming on up. Of course, if you were watching this on YouTube, I stream these on twitch.tv/CubbyXX. I'm doing it pretty late in the night, like 8 p.m., 9 p.m. Pacific, to kind of lead into MSI a little bit earlier tonight. Just kind of how the cookie crumbled. So that being said, here goes. Also, shout out to my own YouTube channel because I have thumbnails now. That's the last thing. I was doing announcements before this, and I forgot to say I made my own shitty thumbnails. Graphic design is my passion. Anyway, speaking of passion, Vi actually got through a pick ban here. We have a Vi. And more Orn from Oscar. Okay. This draft. That's hilarious against the Vi. We have a Flex Rumble, which doesn't end up going into the Orn. Rumble, the changes to Rumble did make Rumble a lot better against tanks in the top side, but Orn does eventually just kind of stat check you in this matchup. So I think having something that can pressure Orn for longer in the game, the TF can kind of open up plays across the map. And there's actually quite a bit of pick here in the hands of GAM. My concern is that they're a rather squishy team, and the go buttons that we have between Rakan, Vi, Orn, Hui, and Azaya are really solid for Fnatic. We can really punish Maokai in the early game. If we're able to roam mid, Triss can go down quite easily. And Rumble doesn't... Like, Rumble, for me as a champion, I really don't like the flex, like, the more I think about it. I feel like they need something to kind of shut this down. Like, if this is able to freely engage in the early to mid game, there's really nothing that GAM gets to do later on. I don't think they get to the late game. Yeah, they're so squishy on the side of GAM, and for me, you really need a support that can kind of cancel this. And that's just not what Rumble does. Rumble's good at winning. Yeah, I don't like this approach from GAM very much. Okay. Well, that being said, let's hop on in. I feel like Fnatic just gets to have the entire map to themselves, and this is the one game I saw from this day, and that's pretty much what happened. Okay, we do need to look at level 1s a little bit more, because lane swaps are a thing, but we did not have a lane swap this game. I do think we want standard lanes if we are GAM, and Fnatic, for me... Honestly, I think Fnatic should have looked for a lane swap here, but I also think it's pretty telling that they didn't, because I think it's Fnatic saying that we can just beat these guys playing standard lanes. Like, for me, in theory, the Ornn gets so much more value than the TF in the 1v2. TF does, of course, have the ability to roam. So, like, the 4-man gank from TF, potentially not bad, but... there is really never a world where TF gets to be under turret because I think he should go down in these dive scenarios. He's quite squishy. Oh, Humanoid did drop quite a bit of the first wave. That's kind of curious. I didn't exactly see how that happened. Oh, boy. Obviously, Triss really does need to play up in this matchup. Ice Razork doesn't want to be spotted yet, so he drops the crab. And yeah, he's going to go find TF. That's really nice. So he plays around the ward. Really well played by Razork. That's really clever. So he drops the crab, but he gets first blood. TF, of course, in lane swaps, if you aren't taking TP as a top laner, then you are 100% going to get lane swapped upon, and your game ends if you go down. So combat sum is going to be a lot less common in top lane. Or double combat, I should say, for this tournament. I think that's one of the, like, kind of the hidden power of lane swaps is things like TF, things like Olaf did get nerfed because they can't play so hard for the first 3 waves. Get the free reset, and then try and continuously push their advantage from there. I don't know what Levi's doing here. What changed to make lane swaps so common now? I talked about this in the day 1 VoD reviews. I'll talk about it when we have another lane swap game. Pretty much, the defenses for lane swaps was plate gold. And plate gold has been nerfed over time. And the solution of like sending 4 to dive the lane, even if you're getting 2 plates for 1, that plate gold's being split now between 3 or 4 people. The E was really clever there from Razork to get the kill. Again, I don't know what Levi's doing here. Hey, Levi spotted right here, right? So they know he's on this crab. And then Razork's going to go take his camps. Humanoid's hovering away from the Maokai. Levi's not getting anything done right now. Yeah, so Razork just waits out the Q, and then we just chase Levi. Nice sidestep. It didn't matter in the long haul. And then bot, we had a skirmish. Oh, that was so close from Noah. Even that, if that hits, like he gets him. Honestly, the fact that Noah got out of that's kind of crazy. I think the solution for Easy Love here, it's to W flash auto. I don't think that W is good. I think you need the W flash and hit Zaya. Like Noah's down flash there. I think if that happens from Easy Love, the kill's found. It's really big that Noah gets access to all this. Nice answer, though. So, a little greedy getting the wave, but honestly, I think getting the wave in is, like, it's fine. Rommel gets the kill. I don't really care that much about that. I really don't. Oh, we can't. Oh. Oh, this is so terrible. I've seen some really bad support play this tournament. I really have. All right. Absolutely bouncy house. Brittle also helping out there. I mean, we cannot play Rumble if we're playing like this. This isn't even like me being mean. It's just the fucking truth. Okay, I really don't want to see GAM play Rumble anymore. I will say GAM's not a team that I researched coming into the tournament, so I'm not that familiar with what they do, good or bad. I'm always going to default to Molecule on Twitter as the expert for these 2 regions. Like PCS and BCS. I mean, what are we doing here? That was good poking to Noah, at least. I don't get why Levi's not on his Gromp. I know that Razork spotted here. Like, this is fine. But we can hit the plant. Track. Okay, we do hit the plant. And we're still choosing the hover bot. Like, for me, there's... Like, the wave is kind of fucked. But we're literally just jerking it, and we lose. I don't think Malachi gets to do anything into Zyrakan. Oh my god. I'm not going to be mean to GAM. They have subs, and the VCS got cooked from match fixing. That's disrespectful. I love it. Yeah, Razork is dead. He's going to burn as much time as possible. He was trying to execute, so Kiaya going up is fine. Actually, I will say Kiaya is one of the better players. I think Kiaya is like actually... like historically, I think Kiaya has been okay. These tournaments. I just like... Oh. This game, like... Again, I feel like GAM's comp is so tough to play into Vi, Rakan, Zaya. Like, your early game is so fucking strong, and these champions are just way too goddamn squishy. I feel like Fnatic just gets to blow up anyone on their screen, and there's really no defense for it. Like, our defense is a Maokai Q, which is inconsistent. A Buster Shot, which Vi can get through with Unstoppable. Like, Vi interacts really well with Tristana specifically. Also, if we're... It's not me. If we're going to... Okay, I didn't talk about this in draft. If we're going to pick fucking Tristana Maokai, why are we giving Vi? Like, Vi is so OP in this meta, and Vi is very uniquely strong against those champions. Like, Vi fucks Tristana's day. So I don't know about that approach from GAM at all. Yeah, that's pretty sussy to me. Sorry, I gotta go through. The Fly series was hilarious to watch, not gonna lie. They for sure sent it for the boys to make sure that, you know, that game time was as as fast as possible. Game 2, Carry is just built different. I just don't even know what to say. Carry is just so ridiculously good. I mean, this is worth because we're murdering bots here while this is all going on. I do not know what Oscar's doing. Oscar hits the all-in if he does connect that combo, but once the Q doesn't hit, then it's kind of fucked. Like, he can't hit it. I mean, I think that's kind of mean for NA. It's fine if you want to call it a content region and bully. It has viewers to view the content. Oh no. What are we trying? Okay. I mean, I think that Fnatic is like really turbo blasting GAM right now. GAM does have 6 plates. TF Triz can in theory use, or 6 plates, 6 grubs. I think in theory the TF and the Triz can actually use the grubs pretty well, but for me Fnatic is still quite far ahead. So we take bot tower. We see 3 on bot side. Good flash from Levi. It's a bit... That was a bit of a content play there from Razork. I think Razork taking this is really weird. Like for me, this you just take the blue and then you go mid. Like what happens? Like we just force Maokai and Rumble alt off, and we burn Rumble alt. If we walk mid here, Zeri like mid tower dies. So I think this is a weird push from Fnatic. We already had Humanoid blow alt. I think that's an oopsie from Razork. If they go mid too, like right now, June's alt is 3 seconds off from coming off cooldown. So I think going to play mid and getting Zeri off the wave. I'd stay a little bit more disciplined here as Fnatic. Okay, it just literally doesn't matter, I guess. I mean, again, I think the GAM comp is like really ass. Okay, it's fine. I do think Razork's like kind of trolling going for this, so let's see if GAM can play this better from their perspective. Where's the gold card go? Oh, okay. Sorry, it was delayed on the screen. The sum usage. Okay, easy love. Just fucking. We don't like it. I think if Easy Love plays the fight slower, maybe it's an angle if like Maokai's the one to tank that instead of the Zeri, but the Zeri tanked it and the Zeri didn't do anything. Marikuv, I do think that like we're gonna see a lot, like every top laner take TP this tournament. If you go double combat sums, you get lane swapped on, you die, and then you lose the game. Definitely worth my time to watch these games too. I mean, I guess Vietnam's just a content region, you know. That's why they played for match fixing. All right, anyway, I'm done. This is base from June. I really like when Harold's able to play, like, try and play 2 lanes. Okay, never mind. He just used it as a fast out. That's honestly okay too. Like, Rumble support has absolutely zero defense against that. I really hate the Rumble support flux. I think you have to take Rumble into Ornn. I think that matchup is, like, playable. You take a winning support matchup, and all of a sudden, you actually can have winning lanes to protect the Maokai. I really don't agree with the draft. Okay, Oscar in. Oscar. I guess we don't call alt because we're waiting out the card, but we just get DPS down anyway. And I think Oscar, like, he stopped. He's going for Jock Show, but I mean, TF's kind of split damage. Okay, this is just terrible. Guys, it was pwn pointing diff. That's it. Oh, man. That's brutal. I mean, if he gets the ult off, like, it is doable. That was a weird series of events, though. This is also weird. Guys, I think EU might just be the content region, no? Sorry, I'm going to call every region a content region from now on. I mean, TF is fogged right now because he is coming out of base. So I think Humanoid catching this wave right here is kind of illegal. Given where his team... Yeah, this is pretty illegal. It was indeed utterly disrespectful. Alright. Good pick from GAM. There's nothing that Fnatic can get off the back half of that. I think that's just a mistake from Fan. To get brutal auto, I agree. Marikuv. You know what? We learned something in the matchup. Win or learn. Why is the pro player learning the matchup on stage, though? That's my cope, Marikuv. Let me cope. I mean... He hits that word, so he's spotted. Oscar is spotted, and we walk in and die. And burn flash. Nice! That's tough. That's really tough. That's not the Levi we know, love, and remember. I mean, Kiaya, like, actually does have gold in this game. So I guess TF, like, in theory, can split. But Levi is just in the most illegal positions ever. Like, holy shite. Like, what are we doing here? Okay. I fear GAM's getting 0-4'd. Yeah, I don't have much to say about this one, guys. This is pretty brutal. I really don't see, like, a cohesive plan from GAM. I really hate this draft. I think this draft's, like, really hard to play. Wow. Let's see where Levi is during all this. Okay, bot camps. And we sprint top. On the Raptors. I mean, Triss stays after this wave. That's crazy. LDR achieved. It's fine. Whew. It's a roughie. I'm gonna start skipping through this one, folks. We fucking A-rammed it. I mean, there are triple inhibs. Respect. Damn, that Rumble could really play the game. Okay. GG's. Good. Nice first gank from Razork. I think Razork had a pretty free game. Game 2. Okay. What kind of adjustments do we have? Whoa. I fell asleep for this game? This is some dank shit. We are showing absolutely nothing as Fnatic. Nice. We protect all strats going into this tournament. Triss first pick. Maokai Karth is taken away because there's no pairing, so we find Brand later on. That's wild. I guess Veigar, like, kind of brings some stuff. I don't get... I will say, I think Veigar is, like, decent against this, but there are so many picks that Fnatic get to set up against this. I think Fnatic does fine. Like, Zin's really good in the Veigar. I think Zin has a lot of value this game. And we're playing with Talia, Rakan, TF for setup again. Against 4 squishies. We have nothing that can protect against this. So, yet again, I really dislike the GAM draft. I think it's a really high onus of execution on them. Like, Fnatic just has to fucking Xayah Rakan and Unga Bunga. Veigar support's crazy. No one knows you. No one knows you. Wait, they didn't get Humanoid's portrait right. Flip the Talia. Alright. That's my analysis for this game. Is there anything interesting here? Nothing interesting there. This is interesting. We lane swap. And Oscar doesn't have a TP. So he is a little homeless. Oh. Oh, that's not good. That's not good for the brand. That's really not good for the brand. Like, this is spotted? Oh my god. All right. It's not good. It's not good. It's not good. That's crazy. Nice W. Doesn't matter. Good flash. So it's going to be 2 points for 2. I'm so high. Say we juggle this one. Nice heal. Wow, that was really nice by Fnatic. I think Noah's going to try and kill that and then base. Yeah, he got out. That's really clean. And fancy a match. Nice. And they have a base, so now GAM has to respawn. Oh my god, June, yes. June's having a great tournament, by the way. Holy shit. Level 2 wasn't enough. Wow. I want to be nice. Let's put FlyQuest challengers in this tournament, guys. This is great evidence for why the winner of EMEA Masters should get into international events. by the way. Which I am 100% for. I really am. It could be a huge boost to the region. I know it's EU. Just do do the same for an America's tournament. I'm like, honestly. I'm watching some rough gameplay. All right, Brand gets to cook grubs though. Was W down? Oh, Tris W. Oh my god. I'm emo watching emo. Dude, emo was in his feels this game. Oh my god. Holy shit. All right. I'm sorry. Holy shit. Yes, cook him. Okay, we got humanoid. Easy Love strategically stealing that away from emo too, so his game is further ruined. Nice. Level 6 Cassante. Oh, okay. Okay. I think Oscar should have kept walking. I think that would have been a little bit better game sense from him. No one showing on top side of the map. Might have been able to save his flash in that scenario. Yeah, okay, yeah, Xin Zhao goes so hard here, guys. Nice. Well played, Oscar. Well played, Razork and Oscar. That was better. Oh. Oh my god, he pulled a flash. I mean... I think he bases after this wave. Like, why are we here? Why are we walking to get out? Wow, that's actually really bad. Okay, we're still bad. Okay. I mean, I guess, like, you can't... Cassante could freeze this. Triss can't. Regardless, I do think Oscar needs to exit there. I don't know why Oscar's playing in front of the wave in that scenario. I think that basis is his only scenario. Also, I think if Oscar gold cards Levi here, this is a terrible gold card. If he gold cards Levi, I unironically think Razork lives. Because we at least delay the stun coming in, and maybe Razork is like able to outplay this. It was close in the end. So, okay. This could have been a cleaner from Oscar. Oh, 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 oh. Emo? Oh, it's a humanoid moment. Nice. Dude, humanoid was lulled to sleep by Emo's rocket jumps earlier in the game. Okay. This isn't bad from GAM, actually. I'm going to pay a compliment to GAM. This is a good recovery. Like, they're just they're sacking the bot side of the map. They're dropping that turret. And they're trying to make, like, play for top. They're actually to kill mid. I think Fnatic's, like... Fnatic is taking away camps on the bot side, so Fnatic's getting a little bit more value, and like they're still power playing their Xayah. Zeri's getting starved. Wow, okay, this is actually a moment of the game I can talk about. I think it's quite fine from GAM. My breath away. That... Evo! No! Evo! Oh, no. So it seems. Yeah, Levi's cooked. I mean, I do not think Brand is good this game. Because Emo fucking TP to his death, we can't get anything on the bot side of the map during all this. It's just all Fnatic. Okay. Noah just lethal tempo all ins with Kraken and wins. That's sick. That's sweet. Good job, Noah. Yeah, Gam's getting O4'd. I mean, we have a level. Yeah. Welcome to Xayah. Level, attack speed, steroid, lethal tempo, Kraken. I mean, that's smart by Noah, but Easy Wub just cannot take that. There's just actually a 0% chance you win that. You get stat checked, my friend. That's crazy. Man, Vigar is so good at neutralizing Rakan there, aren't we? It's Deadman's Vigar? Bro, Gam, we're cooking. I think there was one good series of events from GAM. And even then, I don't know if they won. I think they just traded evenly in the map when they're down. I think I'm sleeping through the GAM games. I'm gonna be real. Does GAM play first or second tonight? Oh my god. Whoa. Wait, the Trist Vigar combo. Kinda nice? Oh no. Never mind. And this is totally cool from Humanoid. It's just he needed to step forward and then flash out. So it ends up being too deep. Okay, Emo. Emo! Dude, Emo looks like me in this fucking lobby, man. This is kind of sad. Emo was so bad this game just ended. Like Humanoid didn't even have like an unreal game, you know? It's just yeah, damn. Oh, is that Guardian Vigar, by the way? Looks like he has some sort of shield. That's crazy. It can't be Guardian Vigar. I'm trolling if that's the case. You can't see the keystone. Maybe I'll get a peek at it. All right, Draco's to Fnatic. Tristana's hitting top. Somehow Humanoid and Trist are on the same level. That's crazy. That feels very wrong to me. Trist gets sold again! No! Humanoid literally just sat in the brush and waited. Oh, no. There was no respect. I mean, Fnatic's hitting both sides in deep here. So, like, they have power play, threat, and mid. GAM can't overstep, and then they just shift into this. TF's fogging throughout all this. That's good from Oscar to fog. I think Oscar fogging in this scenario was actually quite good. They dropped mid, but it's fine. Wait. No, they might have overextended a little bit. I guess Humanoid was maybe looking for a play here, but they see Vigar, so it's a no. My issue with this is that they format top, and so they lose bot wave, like a decent chunk of it, right? They're up. Are we seeing ghosts? Oh my god, we saw ghosts. Okay. Well, they used both their tempo cheaters. So the TF's really nice to play off each other too inside. We didn't talk about that in draft. I mean, I think something that's very common with Fnatic, like I know they played Camille LeBlanc last night. I think the Camille LeBlanc, much like Talia TF, they're sidelanders that have a lot of reach, so it is enabling Fnatic to make a lot of plays. They're trying to have good early games and being able to like have more opportunities to make plays and beat enemies to plays. I think it's a decent pairing with Xayah Rakan. It's a lot about early game. Ooh, brand damage. Whoa. This was too deep. I mean, I think this is kind of on Oscar. I don't think Oscar needs to step up this far. Yeah. Nice flash from GAM. I know they might go down, they get big shutdown, and health bars are good. All right. Given gold deficit, don't know how winnable this is. I think Humanoid plays this really well. But I also think Easy Love is trolling walking into Talia like that. I think they just need to wait for Vigar spells. Yeah, Vigar also the whole fight because, you know. Okay. I can't believe Fnatic took a game off TES. I mean, I actually thought Fnatic had a bit of a chance. I know in my predictions tweet I had TES 2-0, but I also said that Fnatic was more likely than Fly to take a game off. Fnatic does some things well. This team does have pretty decent early games. Humanoid, Razork are very good players. Their ceiling is quite high. And June's been really, really good. I mean, June was a freak yesterday. That was really fun to watch. He's doing that against Mako. That's no easy feat. Okay. Nice. Big shutdown. June was actually filthy yesterday on the Renata. Would have won if not for AD gap. I mean, Jackie Love is really fucking good. I think Jackie Love is a great example why you betting on the flippers can sometimes pay off, you know? It's like Jackie Love when he won with IG was definitely we have very high highs and low lows. And I think over time, Jackie Love has gotten a lot more consistent hitting those highs. And he's a freak of nature. Okay, humanoid with the moment. Jackie Love's a bit freaky with it. We overextended into the Rylai's brands. That is a siege sin. Oh boy. Well, not again. I swear to God, Emo. Emo had one of the games of all time. Oh my God, Xin Zhao is so balanced. Oh my God, Emo. Okay, Noah just can't fight. That's fine. Humanoid can 1v. Oh? That was kind of wild from Noah, but it worked. Alright, we're not going to review that. Fuck this series. Alright, top loud. It's time for the real shit. Okay, Jack, you have got Senna. GG. We're playing not Varus into Senna. At least we have Talia not, so we do have plays. A lot of setup for Talia. Renekton is I don't love Renekton here, but blinding tops. It be what it do. Wow, they paid some respect to Robo. Definitely set up for Cassante later on from 369. I mean, this is a pretty good setup for Tien to invade. I think Tien's Viego is very good. And I think the goal for top is to get shove and then to go fight the Wukong. Wukong, for me, takes a while to come online. I don't think this is, like, the best game for Wukong. I mean, that's what Fnatic did. This Varus is quite good, too. Alright, just see how this one plays out. I think Wukong takes some time to get into this, and I'm expecting to see Tien Fist. I didn't see this game, so we have no pre-existing bias. Yeah, Croc, get in there. Cheeky. Oh my God, Jackie Love. Jackie Love plays the Senna so fucking forward. Robo Crash Wave 2? I do not agree with this. We never liked to Crash Wave 2. It is a full clear, though, for Wukong and Viego. It's really good for Wukong again. I think Wukong is very punishable in this matchup against Viego. And Tien's still going to be here first, which is really big. Yeah. We fight this? Loud? I mean, don't get me wrong. I love Varus level 3 as much as the next guy, but you don't win that fight and send a Tom win war of attrition now. I don't like that take. Wukong's now late on the map again. TN's going to get quite a bit. Nice. That's really nice from Redbird, actually. Mako was on a control ward. Okay. Nice flash. I mean, honestly, I would give Jackie Love Draven. I think like as good as Jackie Love's Draven is, I know it's stupid. I know it's a really I know he's really good at the champion. I fucking despise Draven. I think this champion's very punishable. It's you just have to punish it outside of the laning phase. And if he blinds it, he blinds it, you know? You can take a lot of pieces against Draven and like throughout a draft to try and do work against it. Like, for me, Senna's an OP champ, and Jackie Love is just a fucking ridiculous Senna, you know? I don't want to give him that. That's flash from Redbird. Like, he at least bought some time. I think maybe Rao could have fit in one more auto before he charged at the Q on Viego. Maybe there's a little bit of a better angle there. They get double flash, though. I think it's fine from Loud. I mean, I'm kind of down for this take from Loud. I don't think it's bad at all. Talia's going to go catch a nice thick wave mid. Yeah, I mean, good angle from Loud. I really, like, that's really fine. Jackie Love rotates up, though, for the Grubbos. Is Senna. Very big. Yeah, I think Robo mismanaged that a little bit. Nice to get Cream Flash. I mean, Loud's actually playing pretty well here. Like, you can be the best Draven in the world, but as a champion, your window to outplay as Draven is so much less than it is on Senna Lucian, you know? That's my theory. Sorry, I wanted to see that one play out. I think this is like besides the fact that Croc's on a ward, this is good setup from Loud. It's actually quite good from Loud. They had Tinones walk down on a control ward. It's just that they don't know that ward's in the brush, and that kind of changes everything. Also, Redbird's not 6 yet. I think if not 6, it's very big. Yeah. Redbird kind of griefed. I really wish... Oh, he's not close to 6. All right, sorry. Yep. That's big. We TP back with the Toad. And then we take Drake. Yeah, we'll play top. I mean, I gotta say, I'm quite impressed with Loud. I know the Loud core from other tournaments, right? I think Loud's like actually like holy shit. Gam's a dumpster fire. Loud, I actually think like this Loud team is yeah, I actually think Loud's like has a pretty solid approach here. I'm not like they actually have an idea of how to play the game and play this draft where like GAM that was not the case at all, you know? GAM were lost puppies. Loud, like yeah, Loud actually has direction here. Oh. Oh, really nice seed from Mako. That's the other thing about Senekench. Like, going Talia not into Senekench is difficult. It's such a tanky front line. Once Viego gets a reset, it's so good. Tien's a very good Viego player. I know he goes down there. I mean, Mako has to flash for this. They don't see Mako. I'm fine with this take. I think it's well played from Mako to get him out. Like, that's a really, really nice response from him. This is all fine from Loud. Your Nautilus goes down. You're fucking Nautilus. All right. I mean, you lose out on the play, but again, like, nothing Loud's doing is, like, offensively terrible, you know? The one thing about Loud that I just don't know is, like, I don't know. Nice flash, Robo. Let's go, Loud. Nice. Yeah, that's a really greedy play from top. Like, both carries are spotted bot here. They 3 are spotted here from Loud too. But they don't respect the they don't respect the TPs. Damn, routed TP2 this game? Quite curious. I actually didn't talk about level 1 this game. I've been talking about level 1 a lot, which I should be doing. Oh, I don't love the fact it's Poke Ferris. I know you get gapped by Senna, but I don't... Oh, I think it's really hard to get through this front line. I don't know. Like, you have a lot of setup and a lot of ways to one-tap. I'm kind of torn on whether it should be Poke or not. Nice. Oh. Hey, we can live with these mistakes. Oh, it's not a mistake. Wow. I'm kind of digging Loud. I think Loud was... Oh, Cream. Okay, Cream got a lot of value there. We'll put Cream. Yeah, I mean, it is Tulia not Varus. You know, I expect teams to be able to play this. Well, again, I think Loud's been quite good. There's a lot of setup for Talia. Tinones is cashing it in. It's a very competitive game. Now, they do get outscaled. The one thing that's going to save them later is going to be the Wukong. So I still think like they're behind the curve where they need to be. I think like Talia can kind of save it, but the Senna is going to like hit critical mass eventually, you know. I'll try and check his Jackie Love soul count here. Oh, it's at 65 at 15. Well, that's just fucking stupid. The 6 grubs really helps. I think Senna getting like all the grubs is I like one of the reasons that I would take Senna away. I think Senna's really strong. And lane swap scenarios, like I do think that Senna can just farm, absolutely just farm souls. I'll play Grim. Yeah, I mean, Loud could be happy with how they're playing. Like, this is a really respectable performance from Loud. I'm like really pleasantly surprised. I mean, one thing they're definitely gonna struggle with, I know that happens in this game, is that Kareem's ability to push with 6 grubs and Nashers on this Azir. Definitely something that LPL like has gotten quite good at, having Azir affect side lanes. Oh, they got Mako. Oh. Oh, it's so thick. Oh, Tien's so big, though. Damn. It's really close from Loud. I think there's a world where if Redbird holds Hook here, because the TK pops, so if he holds Hook and then hooks the Senna on the pop, we can ult Cream as Redbird. And I think that's the one world where this fight goes better. Wow, Cream. Yeah, because Cream actually just like turbos the fight. Really nice understanding of the fight for the Azir too. I really like the wall. Yeah. A lot was dumped into the Toad. I mean, still like that was executing their comp, you know, like it's the target selection, the CC larynx there, it's good. Like they're doing their best with this comp early. I again, like I really respect it. It's like a really respectable game coming out of Loud. All right, we might have missed Redbird missing the dredge line. That's fine. I do think that Redbird's been a little bit of a troller, but that's okay. Nice. I mean, good luck from Tenones, all right? I think again, like the one bummer of Loud, they are forcing a lot. Like Jackie is in really good shape this game. Okay, Redbird's trolling. Okay, we lost. Okay, it was fun while it lasted. Loud. I don't know. I respect Loud. They took an early game comp and they're behind the curve, but I think that they actually had pretty good direction. Like the one bot play that really went sour was because of a ward they didn't know about, and they did a nice job setting up the vision around that. You know, that's a pretty forgivable mistake. They had like this team actually has good direction. Oh, okay. Cream had a really nice game this game. Tien's Viego is way too fucking good. Not to mention Jackie Loves. Senna. Oh, Cream? Um, Redbird? That's crazy, man. That's crazy. We don't talk about it. I think Loud there might have been a world here where instead of playing for the Baron, no, I think Loud's gotta flip the game. I think they could have went for Drake. Yeah, they could have went for Drake here instead. If they go for Drake, then maybe they can get that and get out. But given that double TP's up for top, I don't think it's guaranteed, and this game is pretty toast, so I'm okay with them going for this. You say. Ooh. Respect to Redbird. He went for the full fucking sense. I mean, Mako actually has an eat. Like, they zone off Cream here. It's not terrible right now. Oh, Tan barely lives. Respect. I respect Loud. I actually respect Loud as a team. I don't know what we think in chat. I'm quite impressed with Loud this game. Great. All right. Cream just absolutely fucking axe murdered everyone. That's fine. I respect Loud from this game. It's a very respectable performance. I don't think they turbo griefed this game. I think this game was like within reach. And outside of Redbird sending it on not, which is like, I mean, it's going to happen. I actually don't think this game was like Omega griefed. Cream and Jaculov are very good. Tien on Viego is very good. They played a reasonable game into these guys. I think the one thing that I would maybe change is Wukong. I don't think like Wukong fits comp identity that well. And I think they get outscaled regardless of Wukong or not. So maybe we can find a little bit of a better jungler here to force. I mean, I unironically would have been down for an Italy game. I cannot believe that I'm saying those words, but I actually would have been down for an Italy game if Croc plays it. Like you at least have Varus, Not, and Renekton to set up with Talia. And you're a decent matchup in a Viego. I mean, I know it's kind of ballistic to play it in the Tien's Viego, but like I feel like that would have fit the power curve of the comp better, because I think no matter what happens late game, you're getting beat. I think Wukong is like decent at holding the line, but I don't think Wukong is like Omega valuable. And I'm kind of surprised that Tien didn't try and punish this matchup harder, because Viego mauls Wukong early. If you find like level 3, level 4 skirmishes, which Tien was able to get a lead, but wasn't as big as what I thought. Holy shit, Redbird. What's up, Ken the D-Gen? It's good to see you. How's life? Been a while. That's good. Ben gambling. Okay. Well, hopefully we're doing that responsibly and winning. Yo, I don't know what the value is on Loud for tonight, but I think Loud is actually like pretty solid. Oh, we turned 25 into 100. That's fun. See, that's when gambling's fun. My stock portfolio has been up like 1.5% thanks to Apple the last 2 days. I just bet on kills. Okay, that's fun. I've been doing some adult gambling. It's been nice. Oh, Cream? Oh, Ruts didn't have ult. I was like, can we punish? Yo. I think if Croc goes on Cream here, it's doable. I know that Talia is showing bot and Renekton was just on a wave, but that was a big chunk that came in. Croc didn't have ult up quite yet, but even if he gets ulted back, he can interrupt Cream's dash, and maybe there's a world where they trade flash for flash, that happens. Yeah, I'm in 2 S&P ETFs right now. I'm in Vanguard ETF, which is like more tech-based for S&P 500, and then one more. Yeah, it's a SPY. Yeah, SPY's the other one. Oh. Ah. Okay. All right. All right. This one's wrapped. Oh, wow, he took Baron. That's very respectful. Oh my
Holy shit,
god,
he's
Tom
hot.
Kench. Still takes me to the sub. Nice. I appreciate that, Ken. That's very nice of you. Appreciate the prime. Good game. Honestly, I thought Loud played quite well. Jaculo finished with 153 souls. I actually like that game from Loud a lot. I really do. Next game. I think Loud's a little bit better than Astral, but yeah, I mean, I respected that game. Poppy and Callista, Azir, big fan. Poppy and the Xin is kind of hard. You were just a potato champ compared to Xin later on. We have the Varus first pick. We're taking the Varus Callista matchup. Oh, well, send the bans. Well, we're not banning any ADs. So we do have the Callista Renata. I mean, Renata gets decent value here, right? Asol does have to be pretty careful this game. There's a lot of reach for Asol, and Xin deals with it pretty well. Could play fast. I'm concerned. This is the game. I think Loud gets broken a lot earlier, just looking at the draft. I mean, I for sure expect that out of top. The Ornn Zach matchup's winning. Also, there are a lot of people, like the Redditors, are saying that Ornn outscales Zach. That's not the case at all. Yes, ornaments are really nice, but Zach is fucking late game Thanos. I swear to Christ, this champion's not okay. Yeah, it's a Keck W for sure. So, like, the scaling for me, very much on Loud side. Poppy's gonna be a potato. I assume it's gonna be Poke Ferris because Asol just murders everyone else later in the game. I don't like the Zach pick that much this game. I think Zach blind is pretty bold. I think you just Cassante, and you're able to interact with Callista. Oh no, could they ban Cassante? Curious. The Zach likes the Cassante matchup. Okay, interesting. Who are FlyQuest potential opponents? The ones playing today. I actually have to check the bracket. We'll check the bracket after this. How about that? Yeah, I mean, I think FlyQuest gets out. I think everyone that was saying the PSG had a chance against FlyQuest was kind of coping. I'm gonna be real. Oh, we have a lane swap. Hold on, I didn't look at level 1 wards. See where we all showed. Where you show level 1 is really big. That's spotted by Croc. We're gonna get sweep. Route shows bot. Level 1, not that great. Okay, so they do end up swapping. Robo started E. Oh, that's spotted from Croc. That's really lazy from Croc. He spotted that ward. I think that... Oh, no. Maybe that ward is placed really well. I think Croc can path around this and not give this away. Would have been a lot better. I really like this gank, though. Really not... I do really like that from Robo. Oh. This is fucking awkward, actually. I still didn't scout this. Yeah. It's a little bit greedy. I think maybe if Redbird was able to chain that, there's a play, but because they didn't, there's no play. And now they get fisted. Yeah, I mean, that's a really nice opener for TN. The fact that... Okay, this actually should never happen. Let's think about this. Trying to see what happens with Not here. Because he gets Sweeper now. He never drops his initial ward. Like, for me, in the lane swap scenario, the Poppy Zach's so weak that they actually can't walk into Xin or in level 1. Because if you're going to lane swap like this, I think the fact that TN gets 2 of these camps on the top side is, like, really, really bad for Loud. So I'm trying to, like, think of a world if Not could get involved. Or they could 3-man it. Oh, here's the fucking answer. I think what... Okay, Loud saw this ward. They don't... I think that if... I think what Loud should/could do is 130, like 125. You walk one by one up here, and you late invade. And you have Varus start top. Let's see. I wonder when, like, what... Oh, I guess they don't spot Callista at all. Like, they don't have any deep vision here. I think that if I'm level 1 as Loud, I want to play a little bit more aggressive on one side of the map to get wards down and maybe try and scout. The fact they didn't scout this, I think if they have any sort of scouting down and they see where the Ornn is... Like, Xin swept right now. Or no. Xin got sweeper. He dropped. They saw his ward get dropped. This is so fucking illegal that Top got away with this. I'm with that answer. I think that you need to walk. If this ward's dropped, you 125 walk up here, and you go like around it. You can go around this ward. Unless TN dropped it where, like, you're actually protected, but as far as I know, you don't get spot. Like, you can't hug this wall and not be spotted. And even if that's the case, you have 3. I think that level 1 is weaker for Loud. But, like, for me, Poppy can nuke the Raptors. And then if Poppy gets level 2, then you can, like, actually push up, too. So, like, you actually have 2 options here. I think you brute force, though. I think you brute force for sure. So, I think Loud actually really dropped the ball with this. Because if that happens, then you actually have a scenario where TN gets delayed start. Or, like, his start gets delayed, so he can't do this. He gets forced on the other side of the map. And you have the lane swap plus jungle tempo. And that's really nice early on, I think. Instead, we have the exact opposite. Tien gets away with this, and he fucks Poppy. Like, Poppy's game is borked. Tien has 2 camps to his name, and Poppy's homeless. And now he has 2 quadrants to take. Because bot's entirely his, so he just runs down and takes all of Poppy's camps. And now Poppy gets 4 camps on first clear, whereas Xin has access to 8, not to mention crabs. So that's really bad. I think that's really bad. And they're late on tempo to towers. And there's protection on top turret. So Callista just gets to nuke all this shit. That's 3 points. And they split it between the top laner and the AD. Nice flash from Cream. Really nice. Okay. I really don't like how they played that. Oh my. Yeah, 369 gets level 3 now. Whoa. Oh, we got 2 off that wave. Wow. I think it's 3 off that. Wow. It's really big. Nice handshake. There's no TP to save. Easy. Yep. And then he TP's back down, so now... yeah. Oh, I hate this. 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 This is really bad from Loud. They played so well game 1. Okay, here's my solution. Robo backs now and walks top. Because, like, once 369 gets 2, he does go top here. Then you can actually reset the waves where Zach will be behind and he gets fisted. But, like said, this game's just over. Like, the Zach ganks didn't work. Zach's game is over. Poppy's game is over. And bot lane gets behind from this because, like, Robo ends up going bot. Croc's not here in time. That's another thing. Croc does want his base. So maybe just don't take this look mid at all. And then there's also the other world where... Yeah. Yeah, this is bad. I really feel like this game got borked. I think the other world is, I think Robo right here should be on top. I think Robo needs to be soaking XP with top here from what I've seen. Like, the fact that, like, I know 369's not getting anything, but I think Robo needs to pick up, like, the next wave and just team hit this. He needs to get some sort of XP because much like what 369 does by leeching this down bot, that's what enables him to actually get back into the lane. Robo doesn't get shit. And I think the ganks he goes for aren't that impactful. Like, we're trying to gank at a 0. I'm totally down with the level 1-1. I think that's, like, fine. Like, I'm okay with that idea. I think the troll part was, honestly, Nautilus tried to flash hook someone that wasn't Azir. Like, I think playing for Azir flash is actually really smart level 1, but Cream holds it, which is baller. Like, Robo not getting any XP and going for this again. Yes, they get Cream flash this time around. So, like, if Cream doesn't have flash, that play is doable, but, like, because he does have it, that's not doable. I think Robo would have been better served soaking XP up here. And then we can have the bot lane reset, and Robo can actually catch this against 369. So, like, this lane, or this wave would just be all Robos. Like, right here, if Robo's up here for this wave, this is the wave after this wave dies, bot lane bases. And then Robo stays. And it's still fucked. It's still, like, really bad. But at least Zach gets to play the game then. Because then, like, you can at least fight for this dragon. Zach at least has XP and can actually be a part of the game. Zach cannot be a part of the game now. And because Zach TP's back down here, I mean, top could have sent their bot lane down here to take the Drake. Instead, they take a top, and they're going to take the Grubs. I think that LPL uniquely is actually really prioritizing Grubs, especially with... I mean, I've only seen top. Top is... I shouldn't say LPL. I think top's really prioritizing Grubs with Azir. And I've seen Azir be used more as a split pusher now, which I find quite interesting. He does clear fast and pressure turrets quite fast with Nashers. Oh, good flash to Mako. Ooh, I think Route took a few more autos he didn't need to here. It is an LPL thing. That's part of why I misspoke. Ooh, it's quite good. So how does top get in this scenario? I mean, it is the long lane. It's a punishing lane. Route played this really nice. I think after this, Route should step back. Like, walking up there was bad. You can continue to Q backwards. Or charge Q while walking backwards. Nice. Really nice. Oh... Okay. I mean, not bad. It's not bad. Tell me if forever would have come too soon. I don't lose my mind. I don't lose it with you. Whoa. Wow, nice. Varus Ding 6. That's a little bit unlucky. That was on the last creep for top, and Croc's still here. God, I'm amazed at how hard, though, we're playing for these Grubs as top. I feel like this... I feel like Grubs, like... I personally see Aesol, and I want to stack... Like, my solution to beating Aesol is to stack Dragons and not stack Grubs. I know Grubs, you take things away from Aesol faster, and you're going to try and take sides away from him, but... I think it's... I think you have to play for Dragon Soul, because, like, each Dragon gets Aesol time. So I'm really... I almost find it quite puzzling that top's playing so hard for Grubs against an Aesol comp. And this is well executed by Loud. A little bit lucky that Route dings 6 off that. Like, top definitely didn't factor that one in. I know XP is a little bit awkward here. Robo is brutally down in items and has a cloth armor against Norn, which isn't useful at all. I find this priority over the grubs very interesting. Nice. All for all. I will say it is pretty tough for Callista to play this game against Zac, Poppy, Acel, not Varus. So again, like I think if you early pick some ADs, I think it's punishable, like in draft. Nice, we'll play 10 ounce. Like some ADs are range gated, you know. Callista obviously very strong early, but we are range gated. Okay, that was I don't like that ult. Don't like that ult. We do trade up in cooldowns, but I think with Dragon up, you want to hold on to that. I said horses all around. I also don't like this take. Like for me, Acel just forced. Acel and Cream just reset. Cream's back first. I feel like we played a poke here. And we don't play to go in. And we're a little bit split. Really nice hostile takeover from Mako. That's what buys all the space that Jackie Love needs. That's a bad take from Loud. Okay. Okay. Fuck. Cream? Nice. Oh. Nice blast cone. Okay. That's a really aggressive TP. Again, to secure grubs. Acel gets a lot of free time here. We get Robo. Oh. I think that Acel has been quite figured out. I think the Q-taps really changed this matchup. Wow, Cream is a baller, actually. I really like... Look at how Cream enters this fight. This is really good. Completely ignores the Nautilus and just plays to zone out the Varus. Wow. Wow, that's really good understanding. Yeah, I know Cream's good. Unless he's going up against Humanoid. Worst Easter mid of the tournament. Yeah. I mean, I am a Cream fan. And the other mids here are pretty insane. Let's go Tinones. Nice handshake. I think Croc should have gifted that one if possible. I mean, again, I actually, like, I appreciate Loud this game. I think that Loud's, like, this play got a little bit messy. And if we're going to talk about this initial play from top's really good. Like, again, Robo's really behind. Look at the map. So, like, we're playing to retake all this. It's a lot. We're really far away from this play. And then it's a nice opener from route. But Jackie is able to reset, which is the big part. Or not reset, but like, yeah. If Jackie doesn't get the, or like, if Jackie goes down, I think that this play is okay. But it ends up being kind of disastrous because Jackie doesn't go down. I'm down with Robo to sack himself here for this play. I really am. But like, we lose so much on the map for this from Loud. Like, Loud really needed to find the rest of this for this to work. Because they literally just died on this side, walked back to this side, and they end up getting objective bounty for it, so respect. But they lose a lot. They lose bot outer, they lose mid outer. Cream is fed as fuck. Okay. Wow. Nice ult from Croc. This is crazy, though. I mean, that... Wow. Route barely got out. I guess 369 knows he's just invincible right now if he fights. Mm-hmm. Sorry, I don't know what we're thinking here is loud. I'm trying to piece this one together. Okay, so Robo sticks around. I mean, this is an okay look. I think Not's a little bit late to the play. I think if Not deploys bot here, it's actually a winning play. Didn't Acel get nerfed on MSI patch? I'm not sure. Let me check. I'll check after that. I had a couple things to check. I'll check that, and then I'll check the matches today and how the bracket looks. Afterwards, we're gonna pull up the Leaguepedia page. Okay. I have Knots with them on that play. It's actually doable. Like, they at least get cream flash then. Whoa. Did I see a ghost? Oh, okay. I saw a smite. Like, Acel can delay the game a lot, and I think Acel is really valuable this game. Azir and Kalista are very vulnerable to Acel later on. So I think this Herald and having a good Baron for top is really important. I do think they've accelerated the game quite fast. They do have 2 Drakes. I think that's pretty big. I think the Drake Soul is delayed, but it's Chemtech. There's a shit ton of flying around grubs. But overall, like, I mean, the lead right now is everyone's in a pretty solid position. And again, like, for me, the big thing about this is that Xin versus Poppy, like, I know Poppy has W and is able to neutralize, but it is a 0 damage team right now for Loud. They really need Acel to get to like 3-4 items, and they need to lean on Varus poke and Acel to create space for them to actually have a chance. I think Loud, the way they play, this comp's like a little bit too disciplined with the way they play. Like, it doesn't allow them to just fucking send it. And I think that how this game started with the level 1, the lane swap going a little bit weird. We talked a lot about how they could have set up the game better for Poppy. I think Tian got a really good start to this game, and it really hurt. Actually, something like, I know Ken mentioned gambling on these games. I'd be really interested, like, if books, I bet you can find edge against the books in lane swap meta, and like who gets gold and who doesn't. My Spotify is off. It's off by a shit ton. It's been off for 2 albums. My Devoom's also not showing scores as scoring. They're showing tomorrow's games or today's games if you're East Coast. All right, Redbird is dead for free as Robo is hitting a bot wave, and Croc ends up jerking it and going in. Oh, route missed. Okay. A couple unfortunate ones. Not dies for the sins of the squad. And Croc's dead too. All right, that hurts. All right, Loud kind of fell apart here. I think Loud's game 1 was very respectable. I think game 2 is harder. It's a thick Acel ult. Oh, Tinones. Oh, it's tough. Unlucky. Oh, the red buff got route. Okay. Jaculov's fun to watch. It's a decent angle. I mean, the back half of it is. There's a really good horn from 369. I'm trying to watch these games from the Loud perspective because like, I already watched Top against Fnatic, a much better opponent. And Loud plays tonight. And I just kind of expect Top to win. I also think the onus was very much on Loud for game one. I think Top's like played a little bit solid, but it's kind of interesting discussing a Loud point of view in these games, frankly, like given the drafts we had. I thought game one was like really fun between both teams. I really did. This game, not so much, but I think it was mostly lane swap. So I think my big takeaway is that like Loud did look more comfortable when they were able to like make their own plays. I think Redbird's a little bit of a griefer, but that's okay. I think Loud actually like had a good idea of how to play off one another, which was fun. Like that's nice to watch. I know obviously these teams all won in their own regions, so I kind of expect that as a baseline, but I thought game one was quite good in that aspect. I think game two draft was kind of iffy. I don't like Poppy in the Zen that much. I think the opener for the jungle like really made Poppy's game hard. I do really like Poppy into Azir and Callista, but I don't think there was enough damage on the Loud comp overall. I'll talk about that tomorrow. I think Oscar is not the strongest player on Fnatic, and so I think like usually going tanks better. I do think that like obviously the Camille game was good. GTS. All right. That's wrap for this VoD review. We'll see you tomorrow. Sorry, that's it for YouTube.